Today's headlines: Pedro Acosta claims Marc Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia aren't the best duo for MotoGP 2025. Plus, is Marquez really at a disadvantage in Qatar? Let's break it all down. Stay tuned till the end. As anticipation builds for the 2025 Qatar MotoGP, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing's young star Pedro Acosta has made waves with his critical perspective on the hype surrounding Ducati Lenovo team's star-studded lineup, comprised of Marc Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia. Widely labelled as a dream team by fans and pundits alike, the pairing has been hailed as a powerhouse duo destined to dominate the championship. However, Acosta sees things differently. In his view, MotoGP doesn't accommodate the idea of a flawless super team. The concept of assembling two elite talents under one garage, while appealing in theory, doesn't necessarily translate into harmony or guaranteed success on the racetrack. Acosta's belief stems from a fundamental understanding of team dynamics at the highest level of motorcycle racing. While Bagnaia and Marquez are both immensely talented riders, each with their own legacy and ambitions, the coexistence of two number-one personalities can create internal friction rather than cohesion. Acosta sees no team as inherently the best and considers the romanticized idea of a dream team to be misleading in a sport where individual ambition and competitive spirit often outweigh collaborative synergy. Despite facing challenges in the early stages of the 2025 season, Acosta remains one of the most promising names on the grid. Transitioning to the KTM RC 16 bike, he has yet to deliver consistently dominant performances, finishing outside the top contenders in the first three races. Still, the expectations remain sky-high. Many had anticipated a rapid ascent following his impressive debut in the Premier class and his rapid rise through Moto3 and Moto2. Comparisons to legends like Marc Marquez have followed him persistently, but Acosta continues to deflect such parallels with humility. Rather than embracing the next Marquez narrative, Acosta stays grounded. Rooted in his hometown of Murcia, he prefers the anonymity and tranquility of everyday life far from the glamour and attention of MotoGP. In Murcia, he remains just another face in the crowd, a young man living a quiet life despite the global stage on which he now performs. His connection to his roots offers a sense of balance amid the pressures of elite racing. Nevertheless, the step into MotoGP has come with undeniable changes. The demands on his time have grown significantly, and so has the attention from fans and media. The transition has required not just technical and physical adaptation, but a shift in lifestyle. Where once he could move freely, he now navigates the spotlight, fielding questions, signing autographs, and engaging with supporters more often than ever before. As fans watch Pedro Acosta carve his own path, one can't help but wonder: will his grounded nature and candid views help him rise above the noise, or will the expectations of a new MotoGP era eventually shape him into the very icon he resists becoming? Let us know. Do you think Acosta's realism is his greatest strength, or is it holding him back from embracing the pressure that builds champions? The prevailing sentiment leading up to the Qatar MotoGP is that Marc Marquez may face significant challenges at the Losail International Circuit. After a dramatic crash while leading by more than 2 seconds at the Circuit of the Americas, a track long considered one of his personal strongholds, questions have begun to emerge regarding his form and momentum. Meanwhile, Francesco "Pecco" Bagnaia capitalized on Marquez's misfortune to claim a crucial victory in Austin, giving a boost to his title hopes after a mixed start to the season. The fourth round of the 2025 MotoGP season takes place this weekend under the lights of the Qatari desert, a venue widely regarded as one that suits Bagnaia's flowing, calculated style. Losail's combination of fast straights and sweeping corners seems tailor-made for his Ducati, and some believe that this is where his championship campaign could truly begin to blossom. Though the narrative paints Qatar as Pecco's playground, the historical data offers a more balanced perspective. Both Bagnaia and Marc Marquez have claimed a single MotoGP win at the venue, with Marquez boasting 5 podium finishes, 2 of them following intense last-lap duels with Andrea Dovizioso. In contrast, Bagnaia has reached the podium 3 times at this circuit. While Pecco's performances in Qatar have been commendable, they have not been overwhelmingly dominant, which casts doubt on the suggestion that he will easily outpace Marquez this weekend. In fact, the 8-time world champion has shown that even on tracks perceived to be unfavorable, he can defy expectations with sheer talent, mental resilience, and a deep understanding of racecraft. Marquez's crash in Austin wasn't the result of pressure or overexertion. It was a rare miscalculation while he was comfortably leading the race. His performance up until that point served as a stark reminder that, regardless of the circuit, Marquez remains one of the most formidable riders on the grid. Dismissing his chances in Qatar based on assumptions about circuit preference ignores both his historic achievements and his continued competitiveness. Despite missing out on a potential victory at Qatar, Marquez sits just 1 point behind his younger brother Alex in the standings, proof of his consistency and form in the early part of the season. Alex Marquez, meanwhile, leads the MotoGP standings for the first time in his Premier Class career. His consistency across both sprint races and Sunday Grand Prix has been nothing short of remarkable. He's finished runner-up in every single outing so far. This solid foundation has positioned him as a surprising yet deserving leader in what is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable seasons in recent years. With Bagnaia now trailing his teammate Alex by 12 points, the reigning champion is no doubt eager to build on his momentum and close the gap. As the paddock turns its attention to Qatar, the championship battle is heating up with 3 riders separated by a mere dozen points. The Losail circuit offers the perfect backdrop for another thrilling chapter in the 2025 MotoGP saga. Under the floodlights and amidst the desert breeze, expect drama, strategy, and maybe a few surprises. Will Marc Marquez silence the doubters and reclaim his stride? Can Bagnaia continue his resurgence and lay down a statement win? Or will Alex Marquez solidify his position as a genuine title contender? What are your thoughts heading into Qatar? Does the desert air favor Bagnaia's calm, controlled riding? Or is this the moment for Marc Marquez to rise against the odds once more? And how will Alex Marquez handle the pressure of leading the championship for the first time? With so much on the line, one thing is certain, the Qatar GP won't disappoint. Hey MotoGP fans, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest action.